Alright.
Okay, I think we should be live.
Good to go.
Yeah, we're good to go. All right. That is a pleasant surprise. And I do believe we're doing okay here. I hate to see people doing what I'm doing right now. They go live and then they have to check me.
Alright.
Sure. Okay, I think we should be live.
Good to go.
Yeah, we're good to go.
There's like massive feet.
That is a pleasant surprise.
All I hear is a lot of noise coming out of there.
And I do believe we're doing okay here. I was getting some feedback, but I think that was my fault.
Yep.
Boneyard Militia, pleasant to see you this evening. I saw your name on, who was it? Massachusetts Prepper, just a little while ago. Boom,
Locked and Loaded's here.
Welcome, Justin. What up, my brother? What up? Does that stream look okay,
Wow,
guys?
she's a hot one.
Yeah, I clicked the wrong button. You ever clicked the wrong button before?
All the time.
Well, I don't know. You know, we were having, for those that don't know, we were having a little bit of audio problems here just before we
It's like
just before we went live.
weekend we have audio problems.
And now things seem to be a whole lot better, at least on my end. So, are you good to go over there, Marcus?
I'm good to go.
I got to pop this chat out here and move it so I can don't have to look over here.
That's what I just did.
And oh, that's much better. Yeah, I like that real well. Yeah, and golly, we got 10 people in the room already. Yeah, I just while everybody's kind of coming in and finding their seats, I got a 5-question tag a little while ago from Massachusetts Prepper, and I mean, he's one of those guys with about 4,000 subscribers, so felt good about that.
What tag did you get?
Pardon me?
What tag did you get?
5 questions about gardening.
Oh,
So,
I already got that one.
well, I did the 3-question tag, I think it was, some time back, but I haven't done the 5, so I guess we should try to do that. Oh, what was that?
It's camouflage. Can you see the bucket?
Man, there's
Yeah.
nothing like being a kid. RG, good to see you.
And a 5-gallon pail.
RG's
That's
in
with a
there.
5-gallon pail.
So,
RG, Boneyard, good to see you.
yeah, like I said, I saw Boneyard's name. He had commented on the Massachusetts Prepper, and that was pretty cool to see that. So, oh my goodness,
Hey, Mario, good to see you.
Mary Odell. Now, either my memory's going really bad, or she's new to me.
Yeah, Justin Lawson's in the house. He's on a warpath.
Hello, Mary. It's good to see you in here this evening. We're happy to have you. And I don't think that I am subscribed to you. Well, I think I can fix that pretty quick.
How come you're not subscribed to her?
I don't recall having seen her before. But you know, I'm old, so strange things happen to old people. Inspired John.
Hey, Justin, how's everything sound over there? Give me a thumbs up if you don't hear no humming or echo. All sound good?
For what it's worth, Mark, it sounds good over here. We sure are.
Yeah, she just started, Mary Odell just, was just looking on my channel here a little bit ago, so.
Well, we certainly are happy to have her.
Yep.
I think Inspired John is new to me too. Let me make
Yes,
sure.
and I just gave him some love.
That's what I'm going to do.
So, John, I will.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get subscribed and tickle the bell. Yeah.
Yep.
All good. That is really cool.
All right.
This early, and we've already got.
What?
And we've already got 11 people in a room and two new people. Here's Jenny and Rick Eskew. Hello to you, and it's good to see you this evening. Yeah, and yeah, Jenny, if anything doesn't sound right or look right, you be sure and tell us, okay? Because we know you'll be honest with us. Hope this works. Oh, that was funny.
Somebody's kid's laughing.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, eagle has landed. Hey, Dee, how's it going?
Oh, you know what? It wasn't Boneyard.
Sue's
it was
in here.
it
Good to
was
see you,
DE.
Sue.
It was DE that I saw at Massachusetts Preppers website. That's who it was. I don't know. Like I said, I'm old. I can't remember anything. You better call that rooster back. Let's see here. Justin says he's here in the
I'm just letting everybody know tonight, I hope everything works out. We're in some bad weather. So.
Thanks, good, Jenny. I'm glad everything sounds good. And everybody pray for the weather to go around Mark.
And Justin.
Yeah.
He's in the same boat.
Walter Davis, hello.
Good to see you, Walter. Well, this is going to be a fun-filled chat tonight. It's only, we'll wait till about 10 after to get everybody in here. But about current affairs, what's going on, and see if we can't change something.
Tommy, I may be very old, but you're not far behind me, buddy. At least I know a weed from a vegetable. Yeah, DE, I saw you. I was really a bit taken back when he mentioned our channel name there, but I'm happy he did. That should be really good, and I want to try to make sure that one's perfect, as perfect as we
can. Here you go, Locke. This one's for you.
Oh no!
Ouch!
Oh, I forgot to put my plate in.
Hey, by the way, your 2 trolls left. They're at my channel now. You better come back and pick them up.
Yeah, I saw you had a couple of thumbs down there.
Yeah, that's Locke's trolls.
Mark,
that's all right.
When you get ready to tell everybody what we're going to do tonight and all that, I have a prepared statement.
Yep.
After you're finished.
All right.
So, me being as old as I am and my memory being so bad, remind me if I forget about it. Christ News Network, CNN.
Christ News Network. Yeah, we got a full loaded schedule here tonight, so
We, you know, I think that the best part of the whole show is when everybody starts coming in and we get to say hello to everybody. And God bless you, CNN.
yep.
And everyone.
Well, before everybody gets in here, I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back.
Better get some coffee, too. Hey, we need to give this a thumbs up. Well, thanks, DE. Yeah, we'll take all those thumbs ups we can get. Wrenches and boards, my goodness. I am happy to see you. I'm glad you were able to make it this evening. It's going to be kind of an interesting evening. You know, last week we had a prayer stream. This week we're going to talk about things like how to stay out of trouble, and in this day and age when I don't know how to explain it, when maybe your best friend may not agree with the way you believe. Probably not a best friend, but could be a neighbor. And John, get you some water. It's going to be a tough night this evening. Tommy, Merle, are you finally going to fess up to the missing 18 minutes in the Wiregate tapes? Well, no, I'm not. I don't recall, actually. I just don't recall. That's what Reagan kept saying. I don't recall. I don't recall. I'm going to use that one too. Oh, congratulations, Sue. You got another great grandbaby this week. That is cool. How many is that now? About 10? Uh-oh, I don't know if I'm getting notifications from Sandy K, or at least I didn't get one lately. Of course, I've been a little bit busy, so it could have went by the wayside, but I always go back and get them. So,
All right.
everything's all good, we think. Did you see Sandy K has another new grandbaby?
Awesome. I just went and watched her video about the challenge.
You know what? I don't usually get coffee, and on Saturday night, that's one of the things I look forward to. Because I know I'm going to stay up an hour and a half late before the guys in the white coats come in and give me my medication.
Sam!
Right.
Right.
Yeah, and
That's for Sam.
Mark, I want to introduce you to a friend of mine, Wrenches and Boards. He's about halfway up on the list there, I think, right now.
I see him now.
If you're not subscribed, you should be, because he does some really neat stuff. He does all kinds of stuff, and we can always learn something from Jeremy.
Him now. So I'm number 239.
Yeah, he just stays just a little bit ahead of me all the time. I'm gonna.
Hey, I seen that. You're getting really close to that 200 mark.
Yeah, it was 191, I think, sometime today. I don't know. The numbers don't really mean anything, but they kind of do. If your numbers go up, it kind of means that you're doing something right, and maybe not a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, Justin likes my coffee cup. 5-gallon bucket. with
So
a
what do you
handle.
think about my back screen today?
Oh, I like it. I do. I mean, you used that on your video, I think, and you know, I told you.
Yep.
If you didn't look, I already told you that was our super cool intro. We're gonna have to talk about that.
Yeah, that's my new system. That's my new system. So
Yeah, we're gonna
we
have
got
to
up
talk
to 101
about
guys, so
So,
Mark, you're so loud. All right. Well, we can change that.
boy, you're not allowed here. But I can make you louder.
Yeah. That's why I'm asking everybody, make sure that everything can hear. Awesome back screen. Yeah, that's a pretty cool one. I like that one. Here's my other one.
I do too. I like the first one a lot better, but they're both good. Let's see. I turned you up a little bit, and I'm getting just a little bit of an echo, so I'm gonna try to turn it back just a little. Anyway. Let's see here. So what are we going to talk about tonight?
10 after.
What are we going to talk about tonight?
Tonight is going to be current affairs. And we need to be careful. I guess everybody has seen in the news about the things that are happening amongst different parties, and we're going to be trying so that we don't get booted off of YouTube. But I think this is something that we really need to talk about. And one of the main reasons is because if you think about it, it's a good way to start martial law. And if that's the case, that's going to put a whole lot of people in a lot of danger. So that's going to be our subject tonight.
Well, Mark, just for the heck of it, the last that I've been able to glean from the internet is that if there is a martial law, it will only be to send the military to the southern border. It won't be martial law as you think of it. So that's just the last that I've heard. But I jotted down some things today that I wanted to share, and as Mark said, we're talking about trying to deal with what's going on and stay out of trouble. And so I'd like to say there are some people who would like to stop any enforcement of the borders in the United States. And there are those who have physically, that is, attacked supporters of President Trump. Now, it doesn't really make any difference if you're for or against the president, but you know, they shouldn't be attacked, regardless. But the mainstream media has done a lot to stir up hate with some of their fake news stories. And one such story was a young Latino child crying in what appeared to be a cage or a jail-type area. And when zoomed out, it was shown to be a fence at a protest, I think. And there's also those people who believe there should be no borders, you know, in the world, in the entire world. You know, now, what would that be like? That kind of scares me a little bit. So to break it down, it appears to me to be an invasion. If they're just going to constantly send people and send people and send people. Now, I know that I'm not saying that there's not people that don't need to come, because I know there is. There are people that are in a bad way, and they need to get away from where they are. But I see no other alternative but to put the U.S. military on the border of Mexico to protect our citizens from those who would come to harm our citizens or to cause chaos. Their groups...
Hey, bro, you got a big old echo, everybody's saying.
Yeah, it's the same echo that I'm getting from you, so let me turn it down. I'll turn you down a little bit and maybe it'll help. But let me see if I can get through this.
Thanks, Ian. God bless you, too.
There are groups using the southern border to bring in gang members from MS-13 and other undesirables. On another note, Maxine Waters is advocating shouting down and causing grief to Trump workers and supporters. This is not the America that I was brought up in. But these kinds of actions can only cause bad blood between American citizens, and will, I believe, be the reason for violent actions between liberals and conservatives. Maxine Waters seems to believe conservatives should be kicked out of restaurants because of their beliefs. This wasn't right in the 60s, nor is it right today. I said all that to say this. Do not let anyone from either side make you angry enough to throw the first punch or worse. Because what I believe the purpose is in all this is to cause riots and chaos in America so they can try to bring in the United Nations peacekeeping force to our beautiful country. This is something we must not let happen, even if it means getting a bump on the head or a fist in the nose. We must keep our cool unless being confronted by deadly force, and then you got to do what you got to do. So in the end, it seems to be up to us as Americans to keep things as quiet as possible and keep your head on a swivel so you know what's going on around you. Be careful out there, and God bless America. And I am sorry about that echo, but amen. Yeah. Well, it was on my mind, and I just felt like I had to say it. Back to you.
Thank you, brother. So let's get everybody in here. Sandy says you're good now. Let's all say a prayer before we get this thing going. Make sure the Lord protects us. And so if everybody wants to join me in a prayer. Dear Lord, thank you for everybody that's in here. And help us with our live stream tonight. Make sure that we have a great connection and we can speak to each other. Help us to fill every one of us with knowledge and to always keep you in the forefront of our minds. Please help Sandy Kay with her new granddaughter. Make sure everything is healthy and secure. Lord, I pray that to lay hands on Bonus and help him with his problems. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. All right, well, we started out with that echo, and if it comes back, guys, let us know, and we'll try to take care of it.
All right, so everyone's seen what's going on. Merle talked about it a little bit. One of the other things we're talking about is another thing is 4th of July weekend is coming up, and everybody's gonna be going. Everybody's gonna be going to fireworks, whatever it may be. Just like Merle said, keep your head on a swivel. No matter how it is, everybody wants to pick on large crowds, so it's best that we stay away from that. And just remember to keep the Lord in your forefront mind. And we want to make sure that we're using our spirit mind and our eyes to see what's actually going on.
Yeah, it's strange times. It really is. Oh boy, there's the guy. That we needed to talk to. Steadicam. It's come back.
Emerald. Okay. Well.
So you think it's on my side? Man, I haven't changed anything. Strange. Really
I'll tell
is.
you, it's goofy.
It really is.
Sorry about that, Sue. I didn't know it was last Wednesday. I'm a little behind in the times. There he is. Hey, Samo. Glad to see you.
Well, it's good to see everybody. We've got a wonderful crowd.
I'm gonna be right back, Merle. Somebody must be at the door. Hang on.
Better grab your gun. I don't know what the deal is with this echo. It's just driving me crazy. I've got the same setup that I've had for ever, and it only seems to happen when I talk to Mark. Otherwise, it seems okay. So, yeah, and Martin, if you're still in there, if I turn turn my headphones down, then I can't hear Mark. So,
all right, guys. My dog's tearing up.
I'm kind of at a loss, to be honest. Any ideas? Throw them at me.
For what?
I was giving Martin just a little bit of information about my setup, and I'm at a total loss. So if it gets really bad, we're just gonna. Yeah, I know, Justin. It was kind of funny. Okay. But when the dog barks, don't you guys grab your gun when the dog barks?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like the same one that Tommy used to have. Yeah, he lost it. I think that Tommy says, I think that Mark's mic is so hot that it keeps bleeding through his earpiece. Now, that could be.
It's got some juice.
That does happen sometimes. Sometimes a thing like that is really hard to figure out. I make sure it's not bleeding through my earpieces, because that has happened too. But it's not the problem, though.
There's a lot of stuff going on YouTube now. There's a lot of channels that are getting completely cut down for their Christian views, their political views, all that stuff. And that's kind of what I wanted you to be aware of, especially if you have a YouTube channel and you're talking about this kind of stuff. They're really starting to crack down on it. Sam in here just got his taken down yesterday, and it was doing some really, really weird stuff between the two of us. And other people are just all of a sudden they wake up in the morning and their whole stuff is gone. So, yeah.
Yeah, for them to do that, and just pull everything down and not say anything to anybody about why they did it or what. I don't get that. No, Mary, it's not. We've tried everything that we know, and we were able to adjust it down to where it would work last week. And then we talked. What we didn't do, though. Okay. So, I don't hear it right now. Yeah, it's in there, just barely. But anyway, it is really, really not fun to have these kind of problems. Yeah, Martin, I was pretty sure it was Mark feeding back, but I turned the gain down, but I turned it down so far I couldn't hear Mark, so it's got to come back up.
Let me see.
I'm glad Martin's in here, because he can probably help us, because he knows how this thing works. Let me see if I can hear you, Mark.
Test 1, test 2.
Yeah.
Test
Yeah,
3,
okay.
test 4.
You're not real loud, but... Tommy says the echo's gone, but something's creeping up on you in the garden. Yeah, well... I'm not surprised. Okay, is Mark muted still as it's now returned?
All right,
Uh-huh.
I turned it down on my master, so let's see if that makes a difference.
The only thing is I can't
How does
hardly
it sound now?
I'm having a bit of trouble.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can now. Yeah, whatever you did was good for me, but...
All right.
And
So now we're...
I'm not hearing the echo right now either.
All right.
So, Lord, take that echo and throw it down with the devil and let him keep it.
Yeah.
Walter Davis says, I want to swing past the golf course in New Jersey and drop off a thank you card to Trump, but I don't want Secret Service checking my truck. Oh, good luck with that. What does the wrench mean? Well, people with the wrenches are moderators. They help us keep the trolls out, people that want to say bad words and stuff like that. And I just got a new subscriber. Thank you, new subscriber. If you're in the chat, I do thank you. I appreciate that a bunch. Well, Tommy and Martin fixed the echo, I think. I hope. Anyway.
I'm still here, Merle. Just keep talking. I'm trying to fix this audio issue
Oh, okay.
here.
Well, it's okay for me. For now, at least. I don't know. I'm not hearing myself back. That's the good thing. And let's see. What was I going to say? Oh, when you're trying to have a live show and you have audio problems, it's just probably one of the worst things that can happen, but we're going to force ourselves through this no matter what. Don't give Tommy a wrench, whatever you do, Martin says. Well, now you saw that we didn't, but I have to be honest, I tried to. I tried to give him one, and you know what he said? He said he couldn't be a troll and a moderator at the same time, and he much preferred being a troll. So we let him do that. Sports Fan 7. I'm glad to see you because I don't think I've seen you before, and I'm happy that you found us. And I want to make sure, too, that I got you subscribed. I will absolutely do that. And anyway, the thing is there's a lot going on out there that some of you may not know about. There are people who are trying to stir up a lot of hate and discontent amongst liberals and conservatives. And there's no point in that. I mean, what I see is that they're just trying to get us at each other's throats. And if enough of us try really super hard to keep that from happening, you know, we may have to eat a little crow or do something. But Mark, do you have earbuds in? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you know, the other thing too is that we have to is you know, Sam said it right. God's already won, but the devil is trying to do everything. And if they can keep your mind off of what is we're supposed to be doing by this riffraff going on and trying to take our attention somewhere else and get everybody fired up, that's what is going on here.
Yeah, I think I really do believe, though, that their end game in the whole thing is that they truly do want the UN to come over here and try to bring a peacekeeping force. And I can tell you, from my perspective, that's going to be a serious problem. That would have to be one of the worst nightmares that I could think about. So that's why I suggest that we all do everything, and I mean everything that we possibly can, not to lose our cool, to try to stay away from those protests and, any place where there's a big crowd. You can't do any good, so there's no point in being there, and you could get hurt. So that's why we brought this up this weekend, because we've got the holidays, for the U.S. holidays, the Independence Day, July 4th. There's going to be lots of people out there. And you don't have any speakers active in your room, do you, Mark?
No, but I'm going to check my mic. Or not my mic, my, you know what? These speakers on the backside here, I wonder.
Oh, if there's speakers on the backside, yeah, that could be it easily. If you got another set, try them. Anyway, there's, like I said, there's going to be a lot going on with 4th of July fireworks and all that. And, man, if you see anything that looks even slightly out of the way, just get away from it. And, I've not always been one to say that, to say something like that. I've pretty much always wanted to stand my ground. But I just see too much going on that leads me to believe that what they want us to do is to lose our cool, and we're not going to do that. Oh no, Justin, I don't suggest that you do anything on your knees. I just suggest that we try to avoid conflict wherever we can. That's all. Especially in this instance, because that's what they want us to do. They want conflict, and we don't want to give it to them. Now, it's easy for a guy like me or Mark to deal with this because we pretty much stay at home on the homestead all the time, and he goes to work and he goes home and to the grocery store occasionally, and that's the way it is with me. But some of you guys have to get out there where the real people are. And Sue says, I think it even says that in the Bible for the end days. Yeah, and I believe that's true. Yeah, I do.
Is that better now?
No. I just heard it. Now, the funny thing is, I'm not hearing it all the time, so it's really strange. It would probably be a big problem for you to. Well, let me put it this way: you could try your headset.
Yeah.
I think the legal gun owners aren't the problem. Oh, I don't think so either, Sam. The false flag folks are causing chaos, and I believe that as well. Locked and Loaded says, no, I was talking about if the blue helmets come. Oh, I know. Yeah, I feel the same way you do about that.
Is that better now?
Oh, I think you did it. Yeah.
Yep, I think so too.
So we'll know in a few minutes. I think when he went to the headset, Martin, that took care of the problem. So hopefully you'll let us know. And golly, I forgot. It's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. It's 1 o'clock in the morning where Steadicam is, or I think that's supposed to be Steadicam. It's 1 o'clock in the morning where he is. He's in England, and Boy, am I glad that he came in too. He's
That's cool.
he's on another show that I'm on Mondays at 3 p.m. Eastern, and that show is the World of Live Streaming, and that can be found just by searching in YouTube. And it's all about this program that we're using. And by the way, Martin says that was it. It was sound bleed from the earbuds. Now you wouldn't think it could do that, but I've had it happen to me before too. So, boy, I'm a happy camper.
Well, now you can turn your head up so I can hear you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
Yeah,
Well,
I was having some.
I'm glad that it's fixed now.
Now you can turn your gain up too, because I should be giving you more than you want, actually.
Yeah, I should be.
So yeah, I think we're going to be good to go now.
Yeah,
But man, Martin, thanks a bunch, buddy. Appreciate that. Tommy could have told us, but he wouldn't do it. Oh, by the way, I hate to I hate to switch subjects so fast, but I need to ask Martin and Tommy both. Have you heard anything at all about the 3-hour problem on vMix Call? Because we've had it at about
2 hours and 57 minutes.
Yeah, well, I noticed it at about 2 hours and 45 minutes last week, so I thought they had that fixed a long time ago. But there aren't that many people doing videos that are this long. So anyway, I knew that Martin, that you and Giles were busy, and I figured Tommy would just troll me, so I didn't bother him. Anyway, we're going to try to keep people. We want to encourage people to keep their sanity, and oh gee, how can you best explain it? You
keep your common sense and keep your cool. Remember that God has created us to be humble, but He's also give us a brain to think, and that has kept me out of a lot of trouble. I use Jesus as a filter, however you want to look at it, but they just need one reason to do anything that they want. I only have one verse, Ephesians 2:8-10. That's 2 verses there, Sandy.
2:8 through 10.
Yeah.
Tommy says the liberals will run to their gun-free zones, so they will be safe from the criminals. Yeah, that's probably true. Okay, thanks, Martin, about that. Pretty sure that's what it is, though, because it's happened like 2 or 3 times. At you probably remember when it happened to us, but like I say, there's not that many people doing 3-hour videos, so we'll find out what the problem is. And now, it could never be anything that we did, so
Okay, so here we go. This is Ephesians 2:8-10. For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not ourselves, it is a gift of God, not only our works, lest any man should. For we are His workmanship, created in Christ to good works, that hath been ordained that we should walk in Him.
Amen.
Amen. So now I gotta start right here. Now that I got everything under control and I'm not blowing people out or walking all over you.
Yeah, I think we're better. I thought I noticed a little bit of a stutter when you were talking a little minute ago, but
I hear that with you too.
Yeah,
But I got a storm coming, so I'm gonna blame that.
let's see. Boneyard Militia. Do you have an extra ghillie suit? Mine got away. And
Ghillie suit.
yeah, I
might have
know
a few of them.
you don't know what that is. I know. Dirt cheap homesteader. There are no gun-free zones anymore. We just lost 5 people at a newspaper on Thursday. Man, too much going on.
Yeah, that's the other problem too, is that they just had that shooting in Maryland, and they at the Press Gazette there. I haven't been looking it up to see what's going on there, but
I think that we're going to find out that almost every one of these people that are doing these mass shootings are on some kind of drugs, some kind of, what do you call it, to make them feel better about themselves and all that. Anyway, almost every one of them, when the truth comes out, they're taking something that's changing the way they think. So that's what I'm blaming the most of it on.
yeah, there's a lot of things that are going on, and there's a lot of things that are pushing us towards the martial law lookout. So as you get people that are hot under the collar, and you have other groups saying, you know, if you see this group, go and make a scene in front of them, that's where you're going to have these issues, and that's where things are going to pop up. MK Ultra, yep.
Yeah, like I said, if we can just stay away from the problem people, we'll be better. Antidepressants, that's exactly the word I was looking for. Most of those people that are doing these things are taking antidepressants. There's no question about it that they do change the way you think, and it's not a good thing at all. So, you know.
Well, they actually block your receptors.
Mm-hmm. I do too, Walter. I don't leave the house. It's like my, that credit card. I never leave the house without it. It's just what I've done for, 40 years. About.
Yep, exactly, Sam. Drake. We're covered in a bus, not our own, yep. And that's what I'm saying is we need to think about that, because, if we're living in Christ, we're protected by Christ. If it's our time, it's our time. It doesn't mean that we need to be dumb about things, but we don't need to put ourselves in situations that backs us into a corner.
Exactly. DE, what I'm hearing, and this is just lately, what I'm hearing is if Trump decides to do martial law, it will only be at the borders, because you can't send the military to the borders, as I understand it, at least, without declaring martial law. But there will be no martial law anyplace else. So it's not martial law as you think about it. So if you hear that he's going to do that, it's not something to be worried about. Wrenches and boards. Amen to that, Sam. Yeah. They're
Yeah, we're breaking up, and it's getting really dark here.
strange things will happen in a storm. So
if you guys lose me, you know why.
Yeah, well, that's why you paid for all those, all that lightning protection, right?
Yep.
I don't have it. So
Yeah.
if I was to have a really bad storm, I'm afraid I'd have to unplug.
Yeah, it's I got a one bus bar that I don't know how many joules on it, but I still don't trust it.
Yeah, somebody was telling me that they had one of those, kind of getting off subject, but they had one of those from the electricity company, and it didn't do the job, so you can't trust them all.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Well, this is actually grounded through coax cable, so I hope it works. I'll be right back.
RG.
Gotta go check on something.
Yeah, you're right. We can't put our heads in the sand. We need to speak out when it's wrong. I agree, and I know it sounds like I'm trying to talk out of both sides of my mouth, but through this weekend with all that's going on, and knowing that they want us to fight back, I would rather just not be there for the fight. So that's all I'm saying. Locked and Loaded's going to call Mark's house. Anyway, we try to keep everybody, and you know, I'm definitely not an expert in any of this, but I do probably read and watch more YouTube than almost anybody else, and the people that I watch, I'm able to verify what they say. So, yeah, Q will tell us. I got a lot of faith in Q. I really do. And I got a hunch that this thing that I just told you about, the martial law thing, I think that's where it came from, but I can't swear to it because I haven't been able to get in and see what he's done today. But I really try to keep up on Q all I can. I believe in him too. Everything that he has said and everything that he's tried to do that has been anything that would let you make sure that he knows, that he is who he says he is, and all that. So, yeah, I'm a believer in Q. Oh, no, my faith is not in Q, but I do believe what he says. If he says that the president's going to do something, it usually happens. So, anyway, I don't think that I got subscribed to the Sports Fan, but I'm going to make sure. Because I don't want to miss anybody. Yeah, I did. Okay. All good. Q. Oh, come on. Surely not. Samuel, surely you don't think that? I don't think so. We'll agree to disagree.
Sure, we don't have a tornado going on here.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Well,
it's getting really, really bad.
Time to say a prayer for Mark and his family, I think. Everybody. Let that tornado go a different direction.
It's not a tornado yet, so I'm still good, but you should see the front clouds. I got Dawn taking pictures out there. It's just, the wall clouds are huge.
Is it still daylight out there?
What?
Is it still daylight?
Yeah, it's still daylight. It's only 7:48. We don't get dark till 9:30, and it's just almost boring now.
Yeah, it's pretty much pitch black.
Hey, Amber Lawrence, Satan is a woman, lives with a couple of doors down from me.
No, I was pretty sure. I was pretty sure it was that lady a couple doors down from me.
Wow.
Amber Lance, I'm going to be your first subscriber. I think. Well, maybe not, but you got a new one anyway.
Yeah, it's crazy over here. Holy man.
Oh, I don't know.
So before we actually get kicked off here from the storm, I just wanted everybody to be aware of what was going on and remember to put the Lord in the forefront. And your decisions, because of what's going on, our flesh will make us get angry. We won't be able to hold to try to be humble. And just remember that's the devil trying to get in and make you lose. So the best thing that we can do is put our faith in the Lord, trust in Him, and not in our flesh. Because He's 10 times stronger than what we ever will be.
Couldn't have said it better.
Now we're free.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, I mean, we tend to get angry. I remember 9/11, jumping up, grabbing my gun, saying, "Let's go." And we need to think and put the Lord. He's in control, not us.
Yeah, it's really hard. We always seem to think that we can fix things. You know, that's one of my problems. When somebody comes to me with a problem, I feel like I got to be the fixer, and so I fight that. But I don't know, something built in, I think, sometimes.
Yeah, it is. It is for both of us. I think it was programmed. Thank you, Locked. I haven't seen her run in and say, "Let's get in the basement" yet, but it's Mark, your mic open now.
You're clipping just a little bit, and I think it's because
it's my internet band. It's my band.
You might just try to bring your audio down just a little bit. If you're getting into the red up there, it'll do that.
Yeah, I'm in that. Oh, okay. The other problem that I'm having is that I've got trees outside that are actually supposed to be standing up like this, and they're like this. So.
Ooh, yeah, that's a little scary. That did fix your mic problem, though.
All right, I turned the mic down.
It was clipping a little bit.
It is crazy. Hope she gets some good pictures.
You know, it's really cool to have a technical advisor in the house too.
Yeah, you should hire that guy, Merle.
I'll tell you what. That guy right there is probably one of my very best friends, and I mean that.
He says I'm way too hot yet.
No. That was a while ago. I think you're okay now because you're not clipping anymore.
All right.
And if you are, he'll say so, I think.
Get that, Merle. Everybody in this room, there's got to be 3 more people. We need to get Merle up to 200. He's at 197.
Oh.
So if we do that, that would be awesome to see that happen in his own chat. He's at 197 right now, so I need 3 people. Actually, you know what I can do? I can make it 198. I'm going to sign out and go to my other account.
Yeah, I guess I could subscribe from my other account, too. No, I can't do that. That just wouldn't be right. So that, I guess you guys knew that this bad weather was coming in, huh?
Yeah, it was building and building. I was hoping that we would get past, but I'm already subscribed on this one, too, so... We got some people in here.
Out of curiosity, Mark, when you're talking, where is your is it going into the yellow, or is it creeping into the red quite a bit?
It is, depending on what I do. It's in the green right now. It doesn't get into the yellow at all.
Okay. Just try to keep it out of the red, and I think you'll be fine. But
all right.
It is a little touchy, isn't it?
Yeah, it depends on how close I sit. If right here now, I'm in the yellow, and
Yeah.
I'm right here. I'm in the green.
Yellow is kind of okay, but anything in the red is usually not. Locked and loaded. I'm going to do the same. Loaded bear. Loaded bear, 100%. Oh.
Sure, thanks, Steady Cam. Yeah, all week long, so I'm going to be joining some chat rooms and doing. I think we got some people that have been wanting me to come on, so it's going to be a fun week off. I got this guy that I got to make an intro video for, so we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah, and Martin says at some point we can take a look at setting your mic up a little closer to where maybe it needs to be. If you'd like to do that, since you're off all next week, we'll get together and we can get together on Zoom and just have a ball. Walter Davis.
Yeah.
We get tornadoes here in Pennsylvania. Boy, I'll tell you, Walter, we get our share of them here in Indiana, but not lately. Praise God on that one. And in my case, wind scares me almost worse than snakes.
All right, thank you, Samo. Samo is the big one. Man, Merle, you're at 200 subs.
Thanks to Loaded Bear. Oh my gosh, that's cool. Thanks, guys. Yeah.
That is so cool. I'm
Thanks,
glad,
Samo. Thank you, Samo.
I get to see that.
And all good. Yeah, we should have a party that we're at 200. Well, I tell you what, when I was down around 30 and 40, seemed like it was awfully slow down there. Martin says Tommy scares me the most. Yeah. Yeah, Tommy scares me a little bit too sometimes.
Thank you, bud. So Samuel and Samuel Love for Christ is the same person, Merle. So
yeah, I kind of figured that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Appreciate all you guys did. Yeah, pushed me over that 200 mark. I tell you what, it's all downhill from here. 22 watching and 200 subs. What more could a guy want? Who shot off their gun? Oh, shoot. Hey, don't let Tommy have any of those things. He likes to play with them way too much. I think that's the one he used to play all the time. That's pretty cool. Well, we apologize to everybody for the problems that we've had with our microphones tonight, but at least we think we're getting closer to a fix. And when you get new equipment, and like everything that Mark's working with there is only a couple of weeks old. It takes a while to get everything in sync. And
there you go, Loaded for Bear. Now you got 23.
Loaded Bear.
Yeah, you probably guess who that is.
Oh, I think so. Yeah. The shooter looks like that 30-year-old. Antidepressants. Yeah. Tell you what. Right, guys. Martin says, right, guys, I need to go get some sleep. It's 2 a.m., and I've got things to do in the morning. Thanks a million, Martin. I'll try to get with you tomorrow, if I can, if you're going to be around. And I'll check in in the Zoom room occasionally and see if anybody's around. Thanks a million. God bless you and your family, and take care of yourself. Hope you guys had a good week too.
So steady, we'll get to you 2 in the morning. So yeah, I'll have to get on Zoom.
You're going to have to get a little
Yeah,
closer.
the weather is so bad here. The dog's hiding under by me.
Yeah, I got a cat like that. TJ Antipas. Guess what? He's a new subscriber from a couple of days ago, and now I had a little trouble with my memory sometimes, but I think from New Zealand. I could be wrong, and if I am, he'll tell me. But we'll have.
Welcome aboard.
We're happy to have you. Sam says I've kept a signal for 15 minutes, so I'm happy whatever you sound like. he has trouble sometimes.
So one of the things too is I seen that we talked about the YouTube thing, right? And we talked about current affairs. So what do you think we can do to? I mean, the main purpose was to always keep looking for Christ, or looking up to Christ for the answers, is what I should say. But we got 25 people in a chat room. What are some other advices in here? We've got some people in here that are pretty savvy. Let's get some input. What do you think we can possibly do to stay clear of this and protect ourselves, protect our families is number one. And actually, number one is Christ, but it says in the Bible that we're supposed to protect our family also. So it's 6 in Arizona. Yeah, RG, it's Arizona is always 2 hours behind. Yeah.
I think the weather's playing with you just a little bit, Mark. I really do. Are you on satellite?
Yeah, Merle. Yes,
Are you on satellite?
We have a tornado. It is exactly. We got 2 coming. There's one actually down just in Wichita, Kansas right now, and then the other one is just down south from us right now. So that means I've got probably 4 minutes before it comes in our area. I just heard the weather radio go off.
Okay, well, you do what you need to, and I will talk to these good people for a few minutes, and when I lose my voice, I'll just have to go home.
Did you hear, Locke? Did you hear that? We're 45 minutes out.
Martin, I got your message too. I will send you an email. And Walter says, because you can talk to the other side of the world, it's the bandwidth. It's free. Just have to pass the test.
Yeah. Okay. Merle, I'm going to go grab Dawn, make sure everything is okay.
Make sure everything's cool. Yeah, do that. Yeah, Sam, you're right. Back up on food, water purification, and all that stuff. Yeah. And in TJ, it's 1 p.m. It's 1 p.m. Sunday in New Zealand. That means that it's already tomorrow in the afternoon. Now, what do you think of that, people? Walter Davis, Locked, have you put anything on Loaded Bear? I never got any notifications yet. Oh, man. Dirt Cheap Homesteader. Oh, no, Mark. You might be sleeping in the basement. Yeah, you know what, guys? That's one thing we really liked about this house was having a basement. Because it's good to have a place to go. I mean, it's not 100%, but it's better. I like your shirt. I just now noticed it.
What?
I like your shirt. I just now noticed it. John 3:16.
Oh, yeah, John 3:16. Yep. See,
Everybody-
one time a guy told me that I got a hat too. It says whole armor of God on. And he gave me an idea about putting these kind of shirts on because it's like a banner. And I've had a lot of comments and people asking me. And it gets people thinking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Loaded Bear, 100%. Yeah, Mark, praying for you and your family. Chickens, too. Wow.
So we got the old weather up here. And some people are getting the basement ready. On my hand, ooh, I like to sit and watch them.
Oh, really? Yeah, I was telling before you came in, that's one of the things that we liked about this house was having a basement. You know, it's not 100% that you're going to be okay, but it sure is nice.
Boy, I got no worries. Angelique, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm glad you could join us.
Amen.
I don't know how long I'll be on here, but I'm here. Rain, shine, or tornado, I'm still here.
We're just going to know that God is going to keep you safe, and
Yep.
He wants this chat to keep going the way it's going. So I feel like you're going to be there through the rest of the show.
I hope so. You're cutting out pretty bad now.
Well, I tell you what, I remember back when there wasn't radar on the internet, and you just had to kind of guess about what was going on, because half the time you couldn't get the TV to work either. So, yeah, it's pretty neat to be able to sit and watch where everything's at. The only thing, they're a little bit dramatic with some of these weather guys, though. They see a little something and they will act like it's really something that you need to be that scare you to death, and I don't always.
Yeah, sports fan. I'm a walking Angeles. Yep. It was some of the best things that I did was actually bought 5 different T-shirts. I've got put the whole armor of God, John 16, and I got one with Jesus on the cross, and some other ones with scriptures on it, and it's been a wonderful thing because people think, and I like that. If I can just get that one thing on their mind, if you get Christ on their mind, plant that seed, that's all it takes. So.
Yeah, believe it or not, I was thinking about buying a T-shirt or 2.
See?
And but I really like a V-neck T-shirts better than just a regular T-shirt, because I just can't stand anything around my neck. When I was in that other life, I was hung, and it was supposed to be a joke. Boneyard, mass media loves instilling fear into the sheeple. Yeah, I never watch it ever. Oh, I won't say I never, but not much. The Eagle, TJ Antipas, and I probably am butchering his last name, was hoping if you knew our lottery numbers for Saturday night. Oh, no, it was good.
I got Justin, I got them on Amazon. I had a ton of different shirts on there.
Were you in here when TJ said that? See, he's in New Zealand, so at his house it's already 1 p.m. in the afternoon tomorrow. So that's what that was about. If you missed it.
Sports fan, we locked everybody up. They go in their chicken coops, but it's in God's hands. I mean, it's an outbuilding, so if they would take the outbuilding out, chickens are in there. So Babies are in the basement, but
TJ
yeah, we gotta.
says he can find the New Zealand numbers for you for last night. Yeah.
Yeah, RG, we got a basement. My house in the basement is solid, like 2 foot of stone on the basement wall, so it's no worries.
TJ, what was that? I was trying to tell somebody today about that problem that you're having down there. What was the name of that thing? When you get a chance, bring it back. Put it up there if you will, because I don't think that there's very many people in this room that knows about it, and we could talk about it a little bit if you want to. So they're having some kind of a problem down there, I think, in with the fish, or oh golly, or in the water. I can't remember now what it was, but there's some chemicals where they shouldn't be, and the people in charge of it aren't taking care of it right. I mean, you know, this is not something new for any place in the world. Loaded Bear says you got an awesome basement. I bet he's got one of those finished basements with all the fancy stuff, you know, the weightlifting equipment and all that, right?
How'd you know?
I'm so glad to see you, B-Lady.
Hey, there she is. Glad you could just be lady.
We missed you last week. We surely did. And, you know, you got me started on those, all those girls. Every time they pop up, I have to go see what they're doing. Been busy, huh? Okay, well, been busy around here too, but things are kind of getting better for us since we got all those raised beds and all put in. My goodness, that's not a job for an old guy, I'll tell you.
Hey, I missed this in here. Michelle and C, I'm new to all you guys' channel. Just found you all today, and very glad I did. And by the way, Mark, I've been telling everyone today about your dandelion jelly. Can't wait to try it. Well, that is great. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, that is super.
I know I did.
That is super. Yeah, I got.
And now you got another. There, Michelle. You're number 225 on your subs.
I don't know how we both missed her. There she is.
Thanks, Boneyard. Yeah, that is some of the new different backgrounds that I have now. So here's another one that.
I guess I was already subscribed. Well, that's good. Yeah, those backgrounds are kind of neat. They really are.
Yep.
So, B-Lady, have you...
If anybody doesn't realize the charge in the room is me.
So, B-Lady, are you keeping an eye on Q? Do you think he's the real deal? I'm curious. Loaded Bear. Yeah, why, sure it is, Justin. Yeah, I bet. And let's see. I got behind there. Let's try.
Well, you guys, Merle, your prayers and the people in the room, the tornado warnings dropped off. They are now gone.
That is cool.
Regular thunderstorms.
It's amazing.
So there you guys have it, the power of the Lord.
It's amazing how fast that can happen. And if
Yep.
I get a little green dot in my glasses, tell me, because I got my picture covered up. Oh, man. Let's see. Speed cameras, etc., all tested here. First, 5G. Oh, you got 5G. Been on a few months now. Uh-huh. Well, I hear people saying that they're afraid of it, but you know how people are. The bee lady says, in the beginning I began copying and have all the posts from the original one, Q. Now I'm reading them, but they seem different. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I wasn't there for the first. Apparently I was missing it somehow. So some of these guys think, or they tell me, that he's been able to prove he is who he is, but I don't know. We don't know. It's hard. I guess when Trump came in the room, what was it, about a week ago, for one of those rallies, there was a guy sitting in there with a Q shirt, and he looked right at him and went like that, you know. And they claimed that was some verification, but who knows? Yeah, TJ, I hate to hear that. And that could very well be from those radio waves. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I wondered about that too, DE, if there was more than one. Could easily be. But they sure seem to know what they're talking about, or we're reading into it what we want to see. I don't know.
Yeah, Justin, my head's on fire. Oh, I could...
Yeah. That's neat that you've got all that. That's pretty cool. The read map. Read the map. Yeah, it's going to be interesting in the end when we finally find out who, and I think we will. I don't know that we will, but I think so. She says some of the things I've been hearing for years seems almost impossible with the liberals and the dark stuff they're in. Yeah, well, I don't feel like it's impossible. I don't feel like it's impossible. Oh, that's pretty good. I wonder who that was for. Yeah. Those look like 308s to me.
That's that person I'm working on there. There, it just flipped over. No, you'll...
CNN, be right back. Gonna get more coffee, and my wife is gonna call Stainless and see what's the holdup. Yeah, that's good. We miss her. Sandy Kay's back.
What do you think, Justin? Like that picture?
Yeah, B lady. She says I still say martial law in some way after the election. Well, you weren't here, but I've been seeing that that Trump may actually declare martial law, but only because he wants to put the military on the southern border. It won't be martial law as you think of it. So if you hear someone talking about it, that's what they're talking about. It will only be so he can put them on the border, because I guess it's because of posse comitatus that they can't go unless he declares martial law. So I'm told.
Yeah, no killery. Yeah, Sammy, that's them are black powder green beans or black beans. Them are my new kind of vegetables. Actually, that's lox, new kinds of vegetables.
Okay, TJ's telling us, I think, about Hikoi, if I'm pronouncing it right, of a poisoned nation, is a march. We walk the entire length of our country. One group from the very top, another from the very bottom. We will meet at our parliament. And let us know when that's going on.
I think Hunter's on the TV. I'll be right back.
Mark is a vet. Yes. Big lady, he is. And is that true? And I wonder if you're asking about, is it true that they can't go to the border unless because of posse comitatus? That's what I'm told. And Mark made a comment after I said that, and I didn't hear it, so we'll find out. Boneyard. B, God will unite his clans. All races, creeds, one goal, destroy evil, and we will all watch it happen one day soon. Yep, that could be very soon. So, Mark, who's this loaded beer? He's new, isn't he?
Yeah, it's called Justin.
I was just kidding.
So, B-Lady's asking if we were either vets. I was a vet, yes.
Yes.
I'm a vet, not as a vet. I'm a vet. He's in here somewhere.
He's a vet.
Yep. There he is.
Big lady. During the civil rights
era, there's a couple vets in here.
Kennedy federalized the police and or guards in the South to do what he said. Remember? I don't. I really don't.
Talk to you later, RG. Hope everything goes good. Thanks for stopping by. God bless, bud.
Yeah, I hope to see you soon. Take care, and thanks for being here. Yeah, I don't remember. But there's a lot I don't remember. I was not paying attention very well back then. And a pinch of black pepper. Yep. So anyway, if for anybody that came in late, our main topic this evening was don't let mostly the people on the left try to goad you into some kind of a argument, some kind of a fight or what have you, because that's what they want us to do. So let's just try to keep our heads down, and we're not saying that you should. Go ahead, Mark.
Keep your heads down out of the world, and keep your head up to the Lord.
There you go.
That's the best way of saying it.
Well, I do believe that, big lady, that the past repeat itself in one way or another, and they use past preferences in government things. Yeah, sure. Without without a doubt.
You know, no matter how we look at it, they're gonna try to push everybody's button to get want their main agenda. You know, if it's the elite or you know any of those people. Hey, there's Locked and Loaded.
Yeah, it seemed like he came in right after that old Loaded Bear guy left, but he didn't. Loaded Bear didn't even say goodbye. Old Camp Ranch. Oh man, glad to see you this evening. No kidding.
Okay.
Don't talk to lefties about about anything but the weather. Well, you came to the right place, OCR. Yeah, you did. Oh, that tickles me.
Well, Old Camp Ranch, you just got another subscriber from 458. There you go.
Cool.
Bud.
I tell you what, that guy, he's a subscriber getter. But you know what? He deserves them too. He really does. He does some pretty cool stuff. You know what? Some of those videos that I do where it looks like I got a drone, I got that idea from him. I'm out there on a 10-foot ladder. But I found that it does make for some pretty decent footage. So, hey, what the heck, huh?
It does. Who's mean there, Sandy K? He's got all the jelly now. Hey, we just 14 pints of strawberry jam today.
No kidding.
Yeah.
B-Lady says, Yipper, in the past we did not have due process and just sent back those who entered illegally. That's what Trump is hinting to. Then the left changed it. Yeah. The things that we have to live through. Old Camp Ranch. My mom and brother and sisters are lefties. Oh, I feel for you. Man, what do you guys talk about for Thanksgiving?
At the table.
Yeah, I'll talk about how good the turkey is. Yeah, Sam says he's made the mistake of chatting with the wrong folks. Yeah, I know. I try to watch myself anymore. I got myself in a lot of hot water in the past. Yep, talk about the weather. Sure, I can understand that. Yeah. Well, now at least you guys are talking. I think I got some family that don't even want to talk to me anymore because they don't think the way I do.
Don't want to talk to me.
Yeah.
They won't even talk to me. My family don't even talk to me, so that's not a bad thing. All right.
That's not a good thing.
No.
Uh-oh. Walter's son's godfather thinks he's a Nazi. Yeah, well, from what I can tell, most of the lefties think people that believe the way we do we're all Nazis. So, I can't figure that out either because we believe exactly the opposite of a Nazi. So, wait till Trump changes abortion laws. Well, this wasn't supposed to be a political thing here, but seems like everybody's on the same page, or at least mostly. But anyway, wait till Trump changes the abortion laws. Well, a lot of things could happen if he gets a new judge in the Supreme Court. So that's something to look at. Oh, and welcome, Rolling Homestead and Wild Edibles. Yeah, we're glad to see you here today. Yeah, and I threw him a wrench right away because I knew he was going to be a good moderator. The left, with all these demonstrations, are scaring the largest voting bloc in the country. The white males and women are guaranteeing they will lose. I gotta reread that.
So all you new people, Old Camp Ranch, anybody else here, this is Rolling Homestead is my main channel. So if you want to subscribe to that one, you're more than happy to.
You know, and I apologize for not saying that myself. You shouldn't have had to say that. I should have told everybody that you are, well, might as well just say you're in a timeout for a few minutes right now. And
No, I only got like 5 more days.
5 more days, okay? And that, well, as a matter of fact, Mark will be hosting the show next week. So we look forward to that.
If they let me go back.
Oh, I think they will. I feel good. I feel good about it. I don't know. Of course, I shouldn't.
You see, Locke, he says, hey, your buddy locked a note in there says I blocked the Rolling Homestead guy. I think you need to branch away from him.
Walter says, ever since I put Obama socks on the back of my truck. Oh, well.
That's funny.
I guess it's kind of funny how a bunch of Christians kind of tend to think along the same lines. Guess that's what it is.
Well, it's not, you know why? It's because the Father's a channel. You're all alike because you're looking at Christ. So I would hope that we all are alike.
I'm just happy that he put us all together.
That's why it says, that's why it says in Proverbs that we should seek good counsel. Always going to be there.
So, TJ's going snowboarding. Must be in the mountains somewhere.
It's 102 here. You know, snowboarding.
Yeah, it was hotter today than it was yesterday, and yesterday the heat index was 111. So it's not been good working in the garden weather, that's for sure.
Oh no, I got up at 5:30 this morning so I can go out in the water. So it was quite and it was already getting hot. Mow the lawn and do that before it got too bad.
Yeah, I had a lot of work to do indoors today, and man, I went out for something. I had to go out to the garage for something, and I opened the door and stepped out, and I just about couldn't breathe. It was so thick.
Yep. She was a hot one.
Yeah. Walter Davis. I used to do slum rehab and met some of the best people I ever knew. I don't doubt that a bit. One more justice for Trump to pick. Yeah, I'm thinking about that, but I just, how is he going to get a justice through? How are they going to let that happen? It will surprise me if it's not a big problem.
Oh, so it's because Sandy Kitty.
That bear, a grouchy old bear, if it wasn't for his flair. But he had no hair.
Hey, Justin, by the way, you forgot to pick up your trolls, so at the end of the live stream, you can pick them back up. I got your 2 buddies.
The dirt cheap homesteader. What is it? Is it Maryland? Is getting the brunt of the weather tomorrow?
Yeah, it's getting the bird out of the weather tomorrow.
105, yeah.
Sam's waiting for Ginsburg next.
My taxes hard at work supporting folks who don't live here and came here illegally. Yeah. Well,
that's because the other side, they pretty much wanted to fail. They had an article on it the other day about when it started out with Trump in this tax reform, everybody said nope, it wasn't going to work, and then they said it's going to work. Now it's working, and now they're still saying, well, yeah, it's working. Oh well. So they hate everything about it, and it's gonna.
Yeah, it's crazy. Folks are so upset now, like the lawyer in New York waited on Spanish, and folks asking folks if they're citizens before they let him on a bus. I don't know about that. That's I don't know. That's getting pretty up there. I don't know, man. I tell you what, the weather is crazy. It's, well, I don't know about anybody else, but we didn't have any spring. It went from winter 1 week to, I don't know, like 80-some degrees, it seemed to me like. And there just wasn't anything in the middle.
Yeah, it's way hot.
A dirt cheap homesteader thinks that's just a little harsh. Well, as far as the bus goes, I think so. Bus driver asked folks if they were citizens before the bus ride. I'll tell you, that's a new one. Lawyer in New York went nuts when someone waited on his wife speaking Spanish. He shouted, "Speak English." Well, yeah, I might have trouble with that since I don't speak Spanish. I don't know. Things are, I still think, I've got a good attitude about things. I think things are going to get better. I know it looks terrible, but I really believe that things are going to get better. DJ, our farmers are killing themselves here. We had a bad summer. Now winter's hit. Ooh, boy. Yeah, that's not good. Well, here in the Midwest, where I'm at least, the farmers are okay. Everything's growing good. I tell you, it's been good garden weather. The things in the garden are just growing like crazy.
Yeah, I did a video today in the garden. They got my corn's up to about my chest. So at 6'5", and that's just, I've never seen corn like that. It's crazy.
Yeah,
my beans already have flowers. I've got peppers that are this long already.
No kidding.
Yep.
That's pretty nice. Yeah, we don't have I don't.
We got
Well, there
muskmelon
might
ready,
be.
we got tomatoes
Might be
ready.
some tiny ones out there, but there's stainless steel. Where have you been? You had us worried sick. Now, don't tell us you were taking a nap. I guess it'd be all right, though. Great year for gardens. Yeah. Everybody that I've seen has said so, yeah. You think things are just going to get worse, Justin? Well, I hope not. But I've heard some things that I won't repeat only because I can't prove it, that make me think that things might get better. And if it does, that would be a good thing. TJ says some say they killed the cows for ritual welcoming. For ritual welcoming the elite bankers. What a deal. It's a scary thing to even think about. Sandy K, no thanks needed. But it's nice of you to say so. Bad thing here, I didn't plan anything this year. Yeah, you picked a bad year, DE, not to plan anything. That's for sure. I just knew it. Yeah, Stainless Steel said she fell asleep after work. Come soon, Lord Jesus, said by Old Camp Ranch. Yeah. I'm ready to go. I mean, as if it made a difference, you know. Uh-oh, Dirt Cheap. Now you got to think about what you just said. There's always next year. Well, maybe. We always think so, don't we? Someone is shooting off firecrackers and Elvis is losing his mind. Yeah. Elvis is Walter's dog. Amen,
Looks like it's
amen.
clearing up. Well, maybe not. Yep, it's going right around us, Merle.
Well, what'd I say? You know, it's the power of prayer. It's the power of prayer.
It is. It is.
That guy that loaded bears back. He says, sorry, everyone, I ate locked and loaded. Tastes like chicken. Yeah, there's a guy down the road from me. He's got a sign out, and it says, free moles. Tastes like chicken. Dig your own.
That's funny.
Yeah, you're right, Old Camp. The Lord's only given us this second.
Yep.
That's all we can count on. Walter, my dog freaks at thunder. Hempwell has him chilled. Oh. Tomorrow's never promised. That's right. CNN likes Old Camp Channel. I do too. He always does something funny. But I sure am glad that I saw him on that 10-foot ladder, or fall off of that 10-foot ladder that day, though. I got to thinking, you know, I'm 6 feet tall, and if I'm on a 10-foot ladder, that's going to get me up there pretty good. So I got up there with my camera, and hey, I use it every now and again. "24/7 stream." That 24/7 stream is August the 4th, and we will be posting more about that as it gets closer. Mark and I are going to be on probably the 4th, somewhere around 6 o'clock, something like that. But we'll give you more as it gets closer. And we've got a half an hour to spend too. So
That'd be nice.
it's going to be interesting.
We have to dress up and be all proper.
That's going to, you know, the first one we did, it went off pretty good, actually. The biggest problem we had was that it lasted for 14 hours. And what we didn't know, and nobody else did, was that
YouTube only goes for 12 hours.
it resets after 12 hours, yeah. So
Yep.
there was a bit of time lost before we realized what was going on. But, you know, for something to go all the way around the world the way that did, that was really kind of cool, actually. And for the most part, now, Mark and I will talk about live streaming some too, but for the most part, that's what's probably going to be about. It's going to be how people use live streaming. And some of the sports guys will talk about how they make money streaming football and basketball and stuff like that. So almost everything that you can think of about live streaming will be covered during that 24-hour period. So,
Yeah,
and you can watch
blast.
last year's on, and let me get in here and I will, I'll look it up and I'll give you guys a, you know, I think I looked for that, and anyway, I'll find it one way or another.
You want the link?
Yeah.
I got it. You sent it to me.
To last year's Streamfest.
Yeah. I got the video. Problem is, I can't put, I don't think I can, I might be able to put, I thought I put it in.
Let me search for
I thought you sent it to me.
Streamfest 2017. Whoa. I got it. Everything but what I was looking for. So let me go to the regular channel. And
Here it is, I got it. I'll copy it, I'll put the link in the chat.
Good. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I think it'll let you, won't it?
Find out. Should. Yep, there it is.
And everything, if you look down in the description, everything is time coded. So if you wanted to, well, actually, Mark brought it up exactly where I was talking. That was kind of neat. But down in the description, everything's time coded, so you can, if you want to look at a particular thing. Boy,
Hey, thanks, Dirt Cheap, for stopping by. Take care, man. God bless, and we will see you on the next one.
For those of you that care to look, the guy that's with me, well, yeah, I guess you can tell that's Tommy Willis in that video. That's kind of neat. Uh-oh, I lost my chat page. Uh-oh.
What would you do?
I don't know.
Not good.
Yep. I had to find it again. That's not good at all. Just pop a new one out here. What'd I miss? All right, what'd I miss? What'd I miss?
That loaded barrel's causing trouble in the chat room.
Well, I'm afraid him and Loaded Bear is going to get in a fight over something. I don't think they get along very
Him and
well.
Locked and Loaded?
Yeah, Loaded Bear and Locked and Loaded. Yeah, I'm afraid they're going to get have problems. It's a personality conflict, I think. Yeah, TJ, that was it. The 1080 poison. Yep, that's what I was trying to think about a while ago.
$10.80 poison, what's that?
And TJ, have I got it right that it's killing the fish, or the fish is making the people sick that eat the fish, or something rather like that? Yeah, so there's all kinds of poisons all over the world. You know, if it ain't one thing, it's something else. Ooh, that looks bad. They used the cops to shoot innocent activists. Uh-oh. The Red Squad. Well, they sound like they could be as bad as Republicans. See, I told you, look at the chat. It says, Locked and Loaded said, shut your face, Loaded Bear.
Oy.
TJ says, kills everything. Yeah, that ain't good.
Gets bored with himself, so he's got to fight amongst himself. He's got no trolls to pick on, so he's fighting with himself.
Stainless steel, this Holy Spirit given to his children, is not timid, Locked and Loaded style, spirit of boldness. Sandy K, we're having prayer stream next week if possible. Oh, are we having the prayer stream next week? That is going to be up to Mark. He's going to be the host next week.
If I still can, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I keep forgetting
Absolutely.
about that. I just keep assuming that everything's going to be fine.
You never know.
No, we never do really know, do we?
I guess I'll know when everybody sees me go live on Rolling Homestead, then you'll know.
Yeah, you'll be live for 24 hours, probably. We'll just follow you around for 24 hours. Ah, there he is. He's asleep.
I could not do a 24-hour live stream.
Yeah, I'm curious about that
No
too,
way.
TJ. Is that your new lady leader you have doing that? I gotta look that up.
Sam says, "Give me a wench."
That bear drinks coffee.
Loaded bear locked in
Coffee.
Lotus a little bit off his rocker. He talks to himself.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I told you they don't get along. No. Be right back, Bee Lady says.
Okay.
The 1080 poison. Well, I see a dog. How and why 1080 poison is used in New Zealand. So it's right there on YouTube, guys, if you're interested in finding out about that. I had not looked it up yet, but I do want to take a look and see what the deal is. Not that I can help it, but I like to know. So she's just a puppet like them all. She will have to deal with us when we get to Parliament. Well, good luck. I really do wish you luck.
Hey.
And I think prayers are in order for, I really do, for these people that are having to deal with this 1080 poison. They're using it to they're using it to manage invasive species, so they say. But I see an awful lot of dogs died here, so it's not apparently working the way they wanted it to.
Glad to see you back, Samuel. And then Sandy K says I have a surprise next prayer stream. Okay. I might have a surprise or two myself.
Is anybody else having trouble hearing Mark, or is it just me?
You can't hear me?
No, I was having a little trouble, but
What?
I just wanted to be sure that it was not just me. Because the Lord knows, Lord knows that I occasionally have problems of my own. That looks like a poison ivy plant.
Samuel ran out for wings and potato wedges. I don't know where you put them, man.
They ain't good for you either.
Oh, there's that bear. I'm gonna shoot that loaded bear. Hang on a second here.
Get that loaded bear.
Where's my gun? Give me my gun. Here it is. Oh, he's
Uh-oh.
dead. There, took care of that problem.
Yeah, big lady. I was watching something today in San Francisco, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. All the homeless people were everywhere, and they were going to the bathroom just anywhere they wanted to. It was scary. There was needles everywhere. A lot of people that went there for vacation from, like the East Coast or something like that, and from other parts of the world, they got there and they're afraid to leave their hotel rooms. It's apparently a scary place in some of those cities.
Okay, Sam. He says he works it off. Guy eats like a... Not worse than me. I thought I was bad. Barbecue. See, there's that barbecue again. Now I'm getting hungry.
Bar-
See if that locked and loaded guy was in here. He could tell you where you can find a good barbecue. There he is.
Yeah. There's a dead dead bear on his doorstep. Yep, and we are feeding the folks who came here illegally at the border. Yeah, we are doing that, for sure. And we're letting these other people lay out there on the sidewalk, I guess. Something's wrong there somewhere.
Uh-oh. Merle, you dropped down to 199 now.
Oh, no kidding.
But, yeah, it's YouTube.
That was probably YouTube did that.
Yep. Psalms, oh, there we go. Old Camp Psalms 23:4.
23:4.
Yep.
Let's see. He restoreth my soul.
It's 23.
See.
Nope. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, the rod and the staff that comfort me.
Yep. That's good for an amen. Uh-oh.
What?
Locked and Loaded says Mark is by far the best cook that I know. Uh-oh.
He's joshing.
Did you send him a check?
Yep. Paid in full.
Most of the homeless camps you see in California are junkies. Yeah, they probably are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Far be it from me to know what to do with them. Pray for them. That's all I could do.
Yeah, we did a salad today, and everything out of the garden was put in there, and I made a big Caesar salad, chicken and Swiss chard and collard greens and radishes, everything. Really good.
Boy, don't that make you
It's
feel
so hot, I
good.
figured I'd eat light. Yep.
Yeah, go out in the garden and get your lunch. I like that. California, we will fear no evil even if they sleep on our sidewalks. Yeah. TJ said he put some Hickory links in for us after the show. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff on YouTube about it too. Which ones to believe and which ones not is another story. I know a guy in New Zealand that does let's see, he broadcasts racing in New Zealand, and his name is Chris. Can't think of his last name right now, but he's an old guy about my age, I suppose, and I guess he does quite a bit of it. What kind of racing? Car racing, but I don't know exactly what kind. We should ask Nancy Pelosi to take them. Yeah, we should. I'm sure she probably has several in her guest house right now. Yeah. You're awful quiet tonight, Mark. You got up early, didn't you?
Yep. Yeah, I think the heat's getting to me too.
Man, I tell you, I think it's about 90 in this room, too. And these lights ain't helping a bit. Believe me.
Nope, they're not. Locke knows that very well. When you got the lights on, it gets pretty warm.
Yeah, I can't get to it to see. Yeah, I will. I need to take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, you leave and 20 people leave.
No kidding. Well, that's not good. I took me a little longer. I had to throw a gallon of water into Berkey.
Oh, yeah.
Berkey
I think everybody's getting tired from all the heat and everything else, and then everybody's getting hungry.
I just looked, and it's 77 outside, and it's 80 in here in this room. That's with the air conditioner on. This room is the farthest room from the air, so I realize it's not going to work like the rest of the house, but it's pretty warm when you're right in here with the lights. So we lost 20 people, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know how you let that happen.
Well, I don't.
I'm going to have to blame that on you.
Yeah, you can't. I think it's because I'm like dragging.
I mean, I wasn't here, so I couldn't help it.
I'm probably gonna call it night pretty soon myself.
I am too.
5:30 was a long day. So
we might make this just a little shorter evening because of the 3-hour problem that we run into. I am glad that we were able to get that echo taken care of. That was embarrassing.
Well, it kind of stinks because now I know what's doing it, but still that means you can't use the headset. So
well, I don't think are those some kind of special earbuds that have an open back to them, so you can hear what's going on.
That's ones I got.
Huh?
That's what I have. These are open in the back.
Oh, if I would have known that, I would have known that was what the problem was. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, these are open. Yeah, they're open in the back.
See, I've got a set of headphones that are open in the back, and I can't use those either for the very same reason. Yep.
Yes.
So
and the eagle has flown the coop.
The eagle flew the coop. That's terrible.
I'll bring it back. Here it is.
So anyway, all you need to do is just get a different set of earbuds. So that'll take care of it.
Yeah, I got 3 sets here. I was wondering if they gave me something to cover them up with. That'd be nice.
I've never actually seen a set that were open in the back like that.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it in the camera,
but that's kind of just so you can hear what's going on in the room.
Yeah, if you look, they're open. Let's go this way. Yep, see they're open.
Yep.
In the back.
Sure do. Yeah, if I would have known they were open in the back, I would have known what the problem was, because I've had that problem with those headphones. Exactly.
Yeah.
I couldn't. We kept doing everything that we were supposed to do, and it kept doing it, and it kept doing it, and Martin, he hit it right on the. He thought it was that, but. And two, if he would have known they were open, that he would have known. I see
you got a thumb. I see you got a thumbs down.
Oh, I get one every now and then. Yeah. As a matter of fact,
on the live stream, I think I know who did it.
I've been getting one thumbs down. I don't know, at least every other show. So, I don't know. I hear that a thumbs down every now and then is good for you.
It is.
You love white
Well,
chocolate?
I think I'm gonna take off. You guys, it's been a blast. Really keep my eyes. So I want to thank everybody. Thank you, Merle. And I'll be around all week long and visiting everybody's channel because I got the week off. So I'll be able to spend some more time instead of being on second shift. Now I'll be able to do some chats and live streams during the week. So you guys all take care, and we will, or I will, see you guys on the next one. I'm going to go and get the hay.
I don't blame you. It's been a long day. And I tell you what, the heat just takes it out of you. Really does.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay for a few
stuff
more.
last night.
I'm going to stay for a few more minutes, and then I think I'm going to do the same.
I was working on some of my guys' names locked and loaded stuff till 2 in the morning last night.
Uh-oh.
And then I got up at 5.
Yeah, that makes for a really long day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens when you, I guess it'll just go dark.
What? Oh, when I leave, yeah, probably.
Your box, it will just go dark. Should.
Yep. You guys all take care. Be safe.
Good night, Mark.
Have a safe holiday. I'll talk to you guys later.
Take care,
See you later,
buddy.
Merle.
Call us anytime.
Okay, thanks.
Well, Mark has left the building. When he freezes up like that, he's gone. I forgot to. It's been a while since I've been on and someone just left, and I recall now that that's what happens. They freeze up. Give the keys to Locked. He and the bear can handle it. Uh-oh. Loaded Bear and Locked and Load have problems again. No, I think Mark will just stay frozen like that. I remember now. It's like I say, it's been a while since I've had someone just to leave when I didn't leave. So, yeah, that's what happens. And that will stay there. Well, actually, it will stay there till I close it. So I'm going to leave it up there. Looks better than just a black screen. And I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and coming in. You guys you're loyal to the core. No kidding. It's pretty cool to be able to do this on Saturday night and have the class of people that we get to come in here. It's unusual. I really believe that. Uh-oh. I see who's getting all the... Okay. It was just apparently the chat just stopped there for a second. It looks like he's scared stiff, yeah. A little bit. The Darksiders here are a kids' black power gang. Uh-oh. That sounds like it could be trouble. Stainless Steel, Candy Sandy K. We are family. We are our internet family, Loaded Bear. Yeah, you and Locked and Loaded are going to have to bury the hatchet. And I don't mean in each other's head either. You guys are going to have to learn to get along. Only one comment blocked. Yeah. I must have missed that one. Good night and God bless you all. Sandy K says, I love you all. And God does too. Yes, He does. Sandy K, good night. You take care. And maybe we can see you again somewhere. Stainless Steel, God bless you, sweet brother Merle. Absolutely love all our brothers and sisters. Awesome brother, thank you. And you're an awesome sister too. Wills Soren. Amen. I didn't know you were in the house, Wills. If you just got here, welcome. And if I missed you while I was taking a break, I'm sorry about that. But it's good to see you. God bless Sandy K. Good night. You're welcome, TJ, for the 1080 attention. And, it sounds like something's pretty bad and you never know. One person might see or hear about it that could help in some unusual way. We never know. Loaded Bear says, me and Locked are going to couples counseling. That is super. I'm absolutely glad to hear that. I love it when families can get together like that. Whoa, Mark was tired. I could tell he was. I never saw him that tired, I don't think. TJ, see y'all soon. Thank y'all. Aura and peace. Something, New Zealand. Thanks, TJ. Thanks for coming. Thank all of you for coming. And I'm going to call it quits here in a couple of minutes myself. But I want, if anybody left needs prayer or wants to pray for somebody else, by golly, get it out here and we'll do it. And we'll all pray for each other, which I think we all do. We all do pray for each other. And that really does us all a lot of good. Loaded Bear. Night, big brother. Good night, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pull the plug on it too. And thank you. You're more than welcome for the stream. It's my pleasure, and I mean that. I really do. And let's all pray that Mark gets his privileges back for next week. And Danielle Agajanian, I think I pronounced that right. Thank you for being here. And everybody have a good weekend. Saturday night, let's see, the 4th is what, Wednesday or something like that. So a lot of you are not having to work maybe for a day or two. You get a day or two off, hopefully. And you can rest and recuperate and have those big barbecues. Everybody take it easy. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow. And let's all pray for each other. And we'll say bye for now. I'm going to let the stream